I do for you, honey. Say hi, babes. What you getting, hon?
Nothing for me. You guys pick up what you like. Or we can get it later, either one.
Souvenirs.
The doors are open. This will be a live narration tour, and I know we're going to have our own conversations from time to time, but we don't want to interrupt our guests on the trolley.
We are
There will be
in.
no smoking or alcohol beverages on the trolley, but food, candy,
Trolley
drinks,
tour.
things like that are
Yeah.
fine. Now, I hope y'all ready to rock and roll out here in the district. We got the sun will be closed because we have a marathon and cherry blossom festival. So remember, folks, if anybody wants to get to the archives, you just need to walk from here straight down the street and make a left if you need to get to South. Welcome aboard. How you doing? Welcome aboard. My name is Prince James, and welcome to the trolley.
Prince James. There's one in every crowd, eh?
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to rock and roll?
Let's go.
All right, let's do
Go.
this.
Let's go,
Let's
babe.
rock.
Now, just to remind everybody, stop 3 will be closed, stop 11 and 12 will be closed until further notice, until the marathon and the festivities are over, and that's what will be for the next 2 weeks. On to stop number 2, and if you look across the street to your left, you see that line with the blue lines, that is your White House Visitor Center. Now, that building is called the Department of Commerce, so let's all think about economic growth and job creation. Now, this is where you're going to get a free virtual tour of the White House, artifacts, China, and don't forget about those first ladies, everybody. And then we'll be closing at 4 p.m. on the dot. Now, for future references, if anybody wants to go to the White House, you're going to get off at this stop, walk to your right, and make a right. That'll take you to Lafayette Square, where everybody can say hi to Andrew Jackson for me, the $20 man. And don't forget about our First Lady, Dolly Madison. Now, if you make a left at the light, that'll take you down to the South Lawn, straight to the Washington Monument, everybody. Now, do we have any guests going to the White House right now? Now, he burned everything down when he went behind enemy lines from factories and railroads, but he spared Savannah, Georgia. Not because he had a girlfriend there or we do trolley tours there. He wanted that supply depot. At that time, the mayor sent a letter and said, please don't burn my city down. And by the time William T. Sherman got to Savannah, he gave it to Abraham Lincoln as a Christmas gift, everybody. Now, if you look right in front of us, we're not looking at the White House, you're looking at the Department of Treasury. That's in charge of our coin and currency. We're going to see some of those branches on the other side. Check out those collar days. Now, we're going to make a little detour, folks, to get back to stop number 4 on your maps, which is the Hyatt Regency. Now, remember, we will not be driving on Pennsylvania Avenue today because of the marathon, and stop 3 will be closed. So if you want to go to stop 3, which is the archives, you would have to walk from the Welcome Center, everybody. Or you could even walk from the Capitol, stop 6. Now, I always tell folks, if you think about dinner time or lunchtime, this is where you will least park right here. This is what we're going to do, the candlelight visual to own our lawn. I'm talking FBI, Secret Service, Park Police, Metro Police, the Capitol Police, and the Capitol. Here in DC, we have a free zoo that you can walk off the street into the zoo for free. But unfortunately, you're not going to see those cute and clumsy panda bears because the ones we had in DC were sent back to China in November. There's only one country in the world that got to keep those bears, and that was Russia. And I think Putin made a deal. But we're not going to talk about that right now, y'all. That sounds political to me. That's not for. I don't see no happy stickers or smiles, so we're going to keep this party going. Now, folks, if you look to your left, there's the Teamsters. That is a word for truck driver in one of the largest unions in North America. All you got to do is think. Now, if you look at the trees, folks, these are even local to D.C. And if you look beyond these trees, they're your Senate office buildings where we're taking care of business every day. I want to shout out Richard Russell. Now, he was the governor of Georgia between 1931 and 1934. After he got done with Georgia, he brought his talents to the Senate where he ran that for 44 years. And we can't forget that Richard Russell has the oldest male versus board education. Now, I was raised in the Carolinas with my grandma, and she taught me a lot. One thing she told me was to always keep plants at home and keep plants in the building. So if y'all look straight through that lobby, that's a small bamboo forest straight out of North Carolina, y'all. Keep plants in the building, everybody. Keep plants in the building. Now, we think about Union Station for everybody. This is inside the Capitol, everybody, beside the Capitol. Now, I just want to let y'all know, even for the kids, this is one of the cheapest places to eat in D.C. This is called the Hall of States. You're going to see the camera crew set up in the courtyard because the Capitol will always be on the back shot. And they're probably performing the news right now on the other side of that glass. We're coming up on the Japanese-American Memorial of Patriotism during World War II. Now, this memorial represents and honors the first-generation Japanese Americans because as of the day, the water is still flowing underneath the Capitol and the White House today. And I see why Pierre Charles picked this as the center location of the district. That's where we get the focus. That's right there. Even NPR, the writer, was on NPR one day and didn't realize the impact he had on the kids. And I'm one of them, y'all. We need to bring Schoolhouse Rock back.
Did you, have you studied how
There
our,
you go,
our
where
government
he's-
works with the Senate and Congress, two houses, House of Representatives and the Senate? This is where they do all their business.
No, I'm saying it's hot. Yeah, it's hot.
So we are here guys at the White House. My daughter over there. Mag-hi ka na. Malipot ba no? Sobrang lamig kasi guys. Pero compare yesterday, it's better today, right?
Huh?
The weather.
A little bit.
It's better today.
It's still chilly when the wind blows.
Yeah, when it's so
It's
windy.
not quite as windy at least, yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo! Woo! Basta. Make dali, harap ko dito. Woo! Nandito na kami guys. The White House.
Yeah, they do that.
Can't find the flag.
All the way around.
It will be perfect though when we're enjoying here guys. I don't know, fun day. Just a little bit cooler. Ayan guys, nandito kami sa White House of Washington DC. So we're going back to the bus station
We'll be back on the bus to the
because
next.
somebody here is Putay.
Yes.
And we got a lot of souvenir guys, but we keep still buying some more. So let's go.
Just as bad as your mom, just walking all over the place.
Ayan guys, another statue.
As General Ulysses S. Grant for his work during the time of the Civil War. He is seated atop his horse Cincinnati and is surrounded by statuaries of the artillery and the cavalry here in the United States. Inside there are 10 temperature control rooms, each specifications of the foliage within to ensure those optimal growth times. On either side there are 2 outdoor courtyards. They're dedicated here in the DMV. And if you hear any of the conductors or any locals refer to this space as the DMV, no, that is not the Department of Motor Vehicles. It is the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. A lot of Marylanders and Virginians travel to know what that flower smells like. But who am I to judge? I just drive the trolley. Over here on my right, we have the National Museum of the American Indian. This museum is dedicated to find a themed cafeteria that is free to use by the staff, and you can go and enjoy some food over in those cafes as well. The Mitsutam Cafe over in the American Indian Museum is total a whopping just not much like they stand for Indians, but still a great step forward rounds. But you know, not a great look for the Department of Land and Housing and Urban Development. Now the artist who wanted to inspire this historic high school, along with these beautiful townhomes, act as a double the window dressing. That's a good one. Alright. Going once. Going twice. Mickey was close. It was Disney's very own Bambi channel. Now the channel is very shallow. And so with the title, and as far as Japan, she witnessed a ceremony involving the cherry blossom trees. All of the citizenry, all the workers, the school children, anyone in their homes Vietnam War Memorial. The other is the Korean War Memorial. If you would like to go to the Vietnam War Memorial, what you're going to do is you're going to hop onto this pavement around the Lincoln. You're going to go to the right around the Three man. He is our first Secretary of State, our second Vice President, and our third President, as well as the founder of Virginia University. We have a lovely view of the Washington Monument once again. On the outside, all those pillars represent the 48 states and 8 territories that sent people into the war. They're representing 100 of our dead. As we pass, you'll be able to see a beautiful placard in front of those stars that says, "Here we mark the price of freedom." This memorial is absolutely gorgeous, especially at night. Not only does it have its own personal lighting, but you can see there's the Lincoln Memorial, 155 and 5.18 feet tall. Back in the day, women and children. Now, unfortunately, I would love to stop.
It's credit cards.
Number 11.
I think that's